Truth isn't trendy, it's eternal, positioning Israel doctrine as timeless and unshakable. I don't follow the crowd, I follow the covenant. Separates the movement from popular culture. The streets talk, I correct them. Asserts authority and credibility in debates. Israel doctrine, where facts cut deeper than feelings. Appeals to logic over emotion. If it's not scripture, it's just opinion. Keeps focus on the Bible as the foundation. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be right. Bold, confident tone that builds respect. This isn't religion, this is restoration. Shifts the brand from dogma to revival of truth.
For criticism of American culture today.
So as you can see,
All images are fair used by Israel government entertainment. For criticism of American All images are fair use by Israel doctrine entertainment policy. For criticism of American culture documentary.
so as you can see, I'm dealing with it in the video, trapped in the culture. That's what it's all about. So the question is, Sabir Bey, what happened to that boy? Hidden facts exposed. So just so y'all will know what's going on, listen.
When Africa Bear Body got stabbed, the next day we went to his house to see who stabbed him, and he gave me a picture of the young man that stabbed him. When I looked at the picture, the dude looked like me as a baby. Like, damn, he was a young boy. He was a baby. And I knew from there why he stabbed. Now, Bear never told the reason why the boy stabbed him, but I put two and two together. That's all I needed. And then sometime later, they called up to Hot 97 and tried to tell the story. He said that, you know, he fell asleep and woke up with Bam giving him oral sex with his fingers behind, and he stabbed him and he stabbed Ahmed. So, you know, throughout some time, I've been going to certain brothers that was down with Zulu that was in position, telling them, yo, we need to pull Bam to the side and check him on some of the, or, you know, on the things that I was hearing about that was still going on, but everybody kept brushing it to the side because they already knew this to be going on with Bam. So eventually, last year when the Million Man March came about, is when it just broke. You know, I let loose and I made the video. So I made the video before Ron Savage actually came out. Everybody thought that Ron Savage came out first. No, I came out first. But what happened was when I made the video, certain members of the Zulu Nation reached out to me and told me, like, listen, like Muhammad Islam, for example, he created the Zulu Warriors and he was employing up to 120 people on security jobs. So he was like, if you do this, you're going to destroy us. And I was a part of them. So I said, you know what? I want it to go away anyway. It's embarrassing. So I'm going to take the video down. Then out of nowhere, Ron Savage pops up and he just got into, you know, got on Bam, and my video popped up at the same time, the one that I took down. So somebody actually saved it to their computer. And from there on, it was like, you know what? I guess it was part of God's plan.
Yes, it was part of God's plan. Now, Hassan Cameron just told you he took the picture. He may not have said it exactly or whatever, but that's his story. More of his story is out there too. But Sabir Bey, my question to you is, what happened to that boy that stabbed Mambata for giving him a blowjob? Now, the audio been out there of Khalil the Money telling me about you and Mambata sitting up talking about us and asking us to stop. He stopped. I've never stopped. And it seemed like I struck his nerve over there because he talked about it, not denying it, but telling the story. So you need to answer what happened to that boy, more. You need to answer what happened to that boy. Simple podcast. What happened to that boy, Sabir Bey? You was down with the plotters on taking his life. Did they take his life? Yes or no? Hit the notification bell. Israel Doctor still on the job.